Hey everyone, Deadly Dynamic Duo here. This is PistolPixies, and I am this on GTA Online with my new character, Luna. Still, right now, I am headed over to the Diamond Casino. What I like to do here is play the Lucky Wheel as well as get my visitor bonus of 1,000 chips, which equals to $1,000. And today I was trying to get the car, but I did not get it. All I did was make $30,000, which we will end up keeping because I mean that is a good amount. Now I only like getting the chips, the RP, or the money, and the vehicle. I hate when they give me a discount because I don't use it. I don't like the mystery gift, and I definitely do not like the clothing items I get. But right now I'm trading in the 1,000 chips for the $1,000. And I am exiting out of the casino to go into the parking lot, and I normally steal vehicles and try to sell them. Now when I first had it out, I'm like, just going to run there, and I'm like, wait, why do that when I have a vehicle? Let me just get into my car, drive there, park next to the car that I want to steal, just because. And pretty much I wanted this red one. Now, as soon as I break in, cops are alerted, and that is because the car is wanted by Simeon. So when Simeon wants a car, basically the cops are like, oh, well, we're gonna find you and you're not giving it to him. But it was pretty much easy to lose them because all I do is go down this cut and I'm off of the main road, and they did not even have a chance to spot me yet, which helps because if they don't see you, they're not gonna know exactly where you went. So that is why I easily got away from them. And then we're going to the mod shop so we can end up getting this, fixed up the scratches we did cause, as well as resprayed, and then we're going to sell it to Simeon because he will pay us the money for the car. So I put on the correct GPS because it gives us the location of a mod shop closest to us, which is this one, and I'm just going there to fix it up. I think it was like $290 to fix up, which isn't that bad given the fact that we are going to be selling it. So I ended up picking this blue because all of the resprays for a Simeon vehicle are free because he's pretty much covering the respray of it. So now we're just going to head to Simeon and One Piece, which, is not my forte because I'm always in a rush, and that is why when you see that I drive, I get in multiple crashes, and I'm always like, well, fuck you, you should have been driving better, when, I'm the one that should be driving better, but I blame the CPU because fuck the CPUs. I do think that they're really stupid because they're like, they keep going instead of like, oh, let me, stop my vehicle when there's a car coming at me. They don't have reflexes. They're just kind of like, I'm just on go. Unless it's the red light. Other than that, I'm pretty stupid. So, we had to let the gate open up. Sometimes I have drive through it, but I don't feel like doing that because I think the guards try to shoot at you, and that's just not worth it. So we're going to the last garage here on the right, and then we're just giving them the car. So we made over $14,000, which is a decent amount, and probably more than what the Los Santos Customs would have gave us. And I am adding the money into our account now. With how much I have, that is not how much I have currently, and that is because when I do get my nightclub set up, I did spend a little bit of my money. Right now I'm just trying to customize her phone for her, trying to make it all cute and everything, which did not really work out too well. I do need a hide to get on my computer at some point to update the crew emblem, which is we're called the Gonzania gang. Gonzamania. I completely forgot. It doesn't matter because whatever, right? Anyways, so right now I am getting into this car. It's a muscle, so it only sells for 1,000. Now I try to not sell any cars that are pretty much less than $5,000, but I kind of just wanted to get to my nightclub and get everything else that I need to get set up. So I'm just like, whatever, we're gonna sell this car to the closest mod shop, which is the same one we were just at with Simeon, because it is the closest one. And as you can see, I am not the greatest at driving. I'm just trying to get there. That I don't really care about the vehicles. I mean, because I'm like, I'm just going to fix it anyway. But I don't want it to be too scratched up, because then it's like, if it's too scratched up and it's only selling for 1,000, then it feels like, okay, that's not even worth it. Because I'm not even making a profit at this time. You know? So we're just going to the mod shop to sell it. Like I said, normally I try to not sell anything that's under 5,000. So now we are setting up the equipment heist for the nightclub, where we go and steal the equipment from the festival, which is pretty much easy. So we're going to just end up doing that, and I will be back, everyone. I do apologize for the little inconvenience. I did have to do something, so this is my second voiceover now. I did split the clip so I can end up making this part go kind of faster, because this is basically trying to get the equipment back to the nightclub. Now, the thing is, I did kind of run into a lot of problems, because as you can see with the equipment and the statue, that it's the worst part of the road because of the signs and everything was not working out. There was also a lot of underpasses near my nightclub, so I was getting a little frustrated at first, and did try to go alternate routes that did not end up working out. You'll see that I was like, okay, maybe I can go under the underpass, but I'm like, okay, no, it is way too small, so let me turn around. And I'm like, okay. So, like I said, I try to go around and everything, and it didn't really work out. I do apologize. I was like, to sip my drink, because talking, I get thirsty after a while. Now, this part pissed me off, because every time I try to back up, as you can see, the CPU just kept coming and coming and coming, and I'm like, oh my god. I do jump out of my car eventually, and I think I just opened fire, because I get so frustrated with the CPU. Because I'm like, I'm trying to go back up, people. So I think I just like shot about like 3 people. I mean, I shot at more cars, but I think I only killed like 3 people. And I try to move the car so, you know, that way I can back up and try to go around, until I realized I cannot go around because of that sign, and I couldn't get up the curb. So I'm like, okay, let me just go around, and I do go on the opposite side, because I thought maybe I would be able to get around, but that didn't work out. So right now, the last thing that we have to do for the setup is to collect Solomon from the Los Santos International Airport. So right now we are headed there to pick him up and pretty much just try to not crash the car, as you can see. But as soon as we get to the airport, we are instructed by Dave to look up in the air where we can see that the plane is just missed landing because the pilot apparently is out of it, and Solomon has to try his best to land the plane without, killing anyone, which he is successful in doing. So we pick him up and everything, and we're like, okay, you're good. Don't worry, we got you. We're gonna head back to the nightclub. And so, I kind of just, make my own way there, not following the GPS because I just want to get there quickly. So this is normally what I do on my own, just kind of not caring about the road when I know I can kind of get there quicker. And I'm like, whatever, I'm just gonna avoid the main road that just takes me around and everything. And I'm like, we're gonna make it, don't worry, we're gonna make it. I do think that at some point, I got a little confused with the roads, and that's because I'm not the greatest sometimes at paying attention to the GPS all the time. I pay attention and then I don't. And I'm like, oh, wrong road. But we do get there in one piece. We do get back to the nightclub over the bridge and everything. So that, isn't too bad.